Hello my wonderful people. Today Truth Detective is here and I'm going to be telling you from under a tree about the NOFAP 5 years challenge. And it has been a ride, a real ride. And I'm gonna tell you that being on NOFAP monk mode for 5 years, it's not easy. It's a challenge. But I'm gonna also say to you that it's not so hard as you might think. Yeah, you might be a lot harder of a guy in the end than any other guy, You might be kind of a super misfit in the end if you accomplish in this. But I'm gonna tell you a story. It all started me being the porn addict kind of guy, depressed, low energy, that kind of a dude. And I wanted out, And I got into my life into a kind of life situation where I didn't have much money and I had so much, anger, frustration and hatred against the system I was living in that I just, lost most of my libido anyway, I was just mad all the time. That's how I kind of transformed my sexual frustration, And I kind of started to think that I really have to live different. And I started funneling that energy into bettering myself. I started lifting weights, cycling, doing art, that kind of stuff. Good habits. I read a lot of books. And I cycled even more. It was my thing. And I did this for years, I developed myself, but I kind of overlooked the social part. NoFap at first didn't make me very social. It took years. And I can say that I only became really more social when I started to really change the way I dress. And this happened after I had gotten myself into a steel condition, physically. And I can say that I have been doing the NoFap monk mode for 5 years. I haven't found a lady that I really like. It's just maybe my style that I kind of don't want to get involved with people that much nowadays, because keeping up good habits in your life is very hard when you have to deal more than 5 minutes at a time with anybody, It's very hard to stay that kind of driven individual if you kind of fuck around with a lot of people that have bad habits, This NoFap thing has given me a lot of, well, I can say even fame, not huge amounts of fame, but it has given me the focus and the confidence to go to people and just tell about my life and just tell about the vision I have for life that I didn't have when I was younger. I didn't have a reason to socialize, but now I have. But I can say that the NoFap game didn't make me this kind of, fucker alpha male, that I see around me sometimes, And I don't know what it is about, but I just can't find the females I really like. And it's mainly because of all the technology nowadays. Most females are so addicted to technology that it's almost impossible to even get eye contact with any one of them, nowadays. They are so, hooked, and it's one of those things that the NoFap game becomes such a huge sacrifice that if you were to get involved with some, female in that kind of way, you would maybe lose more than you would gain. At some point you might start to think like this, and I don't know if it's really really great, you lose a lot of you might kind of miss out on a lot of love if you do this kind of the monk mode. But then again, you might be the type that you won't find that either way. Yeah, that's the NOFAP 5 years. Get your confidence, get your focus, get your superpowers. You know, this stuff that I have seen because of this, you know, you won't even believe it, you know. Yeah, I've been to the realm of the dead, you know. I've seen to the other side because of this. It's real.